Hello, hello! It is Jay Hustle here with another Transformer review, and we have the poet of the sea himself, SKY-BYTE! And here is his box! And oh, my box got damaged at the store, boo! But, you know, still a good box. Still, you know, he can punch you with his box art. And yay, plastic, yay! Anyway, boxes. Boxes. Okay, so enough about the box. On to said contents of said box. And yeah, we got our RID. What is it, 2001 SKY-BYTE here. And this is a really, really good rendition of SKY-BYTE here. I mean, just look at that. Look at that noggin. Look at that. That's great. And you got some nice texturing on there, and you got some really good paintwork. A little more shown in the shark mode, but some really good paint here on the robot mode too. And yeah, it's SKY-BYTE. I mean, what more could you want from a SKY-BYTE? He looks amazing. He looked amazing in this mode. I mean, the only thing, maybe nice to have a Predacon symbol right there. Apparently there is one there, but they did not paint it, or they painted over it for some reason, and I'm not going to tear my figure apart to find out. But after my experience with Gamer Edition Ironhide, I'm not messing with that. But yeah, so let's get his articulation here. I think he's got a ball joint. He can nod his head. He can ram you with his forehead. So yeah, you got all that going on. Gotta move these out of the way. So you can move these. This one's kind of floppy for me, but you do move those out of the way, you get the full range of movement there. You got the twist there. You got more than ample elbow. You have a twist, and you do not have a twist on this. You just have this in and out right here, but the rest of it's pretty much the same. And then you have that little grabby. You can grab with this little claw thing. So these yellow bits don't go in and out. They just kind of do that number. But these do pinch together, so you could probably have him. Hold on, let's get Thrash. Let's get Thrash here. Can he hold something? Yes, so you kind of have him holding his enemies and bashing them. Yes, poor Thrash. So yeah. Pretty good arm articulation there. He has a waist, which do waist-like things. And he's got really good movement there. Not bad right there. You get the twist there. You don't get too far back till things start getting in the way. You have a nice knee. You got this joint, transformation joint right there. If you want to use that for something. What else we got? We don't have a twist right here. Don't have a twist right here. We got the ankles and the toes. So yeah, you can get him in some good poses here. Let's see if I can do one right off here. Yeah, look at that. Pretty good. So yeah, this is a fantastic robot mode. I mean, kibble aside, which I mean is kind of both necessary and accurate, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, super fantastic robot mode here. So yeah, for robot mode, he gets a 3. He gets a 3 out of 3. Not much more I can say. Oh yeah, he does have his little accessory. He can just hold it. It looks kind of a pathetic weapon when you have a giant claw for a hand, but you know, he's got it. He's got it. Oh, he's got it really good. He's got it real good. Ah, there it is. Alrighty, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into transformation here, and yeah, I will have some notes on this here transformation. So yeah, I'll be back with that. Okay, so I'm not even sure where to begin with my issues with this transformation, because there is so many, like, just fiddly clearance issues, like right here. This just scrapes along here, and getting these panels all lined up is a bit difficult. Yeah, this is a... Yeah, I'm having trouble, and these panels come off, and they're packed separately, so they like to wiggle out when you're trying to transform him, and it just messes the whole alignment up. And there we go. There we go. And then getting this in the right position is a pain in the neck. getting his neck his neck is a pain in the neck. Yeah, what can I say? Do sharks have necks? I don't know. But yeah, it's this. Yeah, this guy's a bit fiddly. All right, so I finally got everything all situated, and this is a fantastic shark mode. My qualms with the transformation aside, before I gush about this shark, I'm gonna head and give the transformation a 2. It's interesting how things kind of line up and all that, but it is just so fiddly to where I almost dread transforming this guy. So yeah, and then these panels like to flop in the robot mode, and that's not the robot mode's fault. That's because they had to be in that position for transformation. And so yeah, 2. But getting back to this marvelous shark. All right, thank you. This is quite, I mean, wow. They did so much painting and sculpt work on this. This feels very, very good. And it is not symmetrical. It is an asymmetrical design, which I believe is accurate, but you know, they didn't necessarily have to do that. I'm not sure anyone would care if they didn't, but they did, and it just looks so awesome. But yeah, you actually do get some articulation here. You got his elbows, and you got a little bit of twist here even. You get that right there, and then you have the shark neck, for lack of a better word. So yeah, you can get some really great shark poses out of this. Like, that is phenomenal. And you can, and they even painted his teeth. They painted his teeth. That is amazing. Yeah, and you can stick his little gun in here. Just stick that right in there, and it looks a little better than in robot mode, but not a lot. So I just kind of ignore that, and then you can't close the mouth all the way when you have that in there. But oh, and you can twist these fins and take these out and all that. But yeah, just a fantastic shark mode. I mean, I gotta give this a 3 out of 3. They knocked this thing out of the ballpark into the next state. I mean, like, wow. Amazing. I don't have the older SKY-BYTE from Generations, but I'm pretty sure this guy knocks him out of the park too. yeah, just if you have any affinity for this character, yeah, you get this figure, definitely. So bringing that to the fun factor, I gotta give it a 3 out of 3. I mean, if I'm having this much fun just looking at this guy and posing this little shark dude all around, it's definitely a 3 out of 3. So yeah, that brings him to an 11 out of 12, a near perfect figure in my estimations. The only thing I think they could improve would be that little floppy shoulder panel, and I think given a little more clearance in this issue area right here. But yeah, fantastic figure. Totally deserves that 11 out of 12. So yeah, onward! Okay, for some quick comparisons. For SKY-BYTE here, we have Red Alert. See that he is a very chunky Voyager. We'll get in another SKY-BYTE here from Cyberverse. We'll get some other robots in disguise updates here with Towline and Sideburn. Again, very big, very beefy. Yeah, these guys are kind of in trouble, yeah. But yeah, and I don't have an original SKY-BYTE, but I have the reissue Cyber Shark here. So that gives you some idea of originality. So yeah. Alright, here's some other alt mode comparisons. Another SKY-BYTE, Cyber Shark. Just see how pretty massive he is. So yeah. Alright, here we are at my winner's podium, and our new contender is none other than the Poet Shark himself, SKY-BYTE. And I gave SKY-BYTE an 11 out of 12, meaning, yeah, he's in contest with our 3 top people up here, so let's go through them. So, first off, I think he is the bigger figure, better figure than Soundwave here, but can he compare to Cosmos here? And, I think personal preference for character wins out here. So, yeah, Cosmos is going to keep his spot, and thus Red Alert up there is also going to keep his spot. So, yeah, we have a new number 3. And, of course, that shuffles things all around. Oh. So, yeah, that's how things stand as of now, and yeah, this is in my number 10 spot right here. He doesn't get a number because he doesn't deserve it. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so that means next contender, somebody's getting knocked off. But who will it be? Have to stay tuned to find out. Alright, time for random comparisons with K9, Tool Windcast, Chop Shop, Vector, Shy Guy, Notepad, and Oswald. So there you go.